Hi guys, I want to do a quick flip through, let me move this up a little bit, of a book that I got in a swap with the Alternative Junk Journal group. It was a witches book, witches grimoire, spell book kind of thing, pardon me. And I showed you guys mine. This is the one I received in return. Excuse me, my throat's being weird. My partner's name was Jacqueline Keys. She made me a gorgeous book. I think she told me she generally makes soft covers. This is like one of the only hardcover books that she's made to date. It was tied shut with this beautiful, I guess it's sari silk maybe. And it has this picture of an owl. Y'all know I love owls, with a wooden frame around it. Beautiful. You know, I love black, I love owls, I love purple. This was like, this screamed my name. I think she used a repurposed book cover based on how perfect it's put together. Let's look inside. So here's the lining paper. Isn't it cool? And she, like I did in my book, included a lot of these pages that were about plants and elements and stones and all things witchy. So I'm going to go back and read all of them because she included some that I don't actually own in my collection. So do now. Exciting, huh? Anyway, next page, she gave me this postcard which has a witch on it. Beautiful, huh? This pocket, this book is huge. It's a tome. She included so many cool things. Some tarot, tag of the wheel of the year, and a book page about sprucing up your ritual space, letting things go. It's kind of like this girl knew me when she made this book because there's a lot of things in it that I need to work on and that I need to learn about. So I'm very excited about this book. It's one of my favorite swap journals ever. She does not have a YouTube as far as I know, but she should because her work is beautiful. Anyway, she sent me this piece of quartz. It's split off a little. I have to be very gentle with it. It's very fragile. And let me just put it aside for a second. And here's pocket and journaling cards. Love spell. Another blank postcard. Love that. Visually, it's beautiful. And book page on different types of magic, folk magic, and chaos magic, which I'm definitely going to sit down and read these things in detail. I've looked at this book like probably 4 or 5 times already. Every time I get it out, I find something new and exciting and interesting, and I really enjoy it. This is a little tuck. This is the Wheel of the Year. Here's a page on the new moon. Here's some planet signs and runes. Look at this. This is like iridescent paper, and it's got like moons cut out and magic and stars. It's beautiful. It's lovely. And here is a book from what appears to be botanical book page, and a witch on some blank staff paper for music. Here is some blank spellwork pages, which are very cool. Here's a page on the waning moon. Here is a little piece of paper with a beautiful illustration on it. Here is a fold out on stones. Some magical influences and color correspondence. Making a little pocket, and in the pocket is a spell on casting a circle and closing a circle, which is very cool. It's in her handwriting, which I also think is enormously lovely, which I'm happy she shared with me. Here is a card on spell sauce and a top loading pocket, double pocket. Has this nice tag with a fall theme. Another journaling card. Actually, no, yeah, it is a double pocket. And then a book page on recipes for luck and love and protection, and a fixed candle, and tells you specific purposes for fixed candle, which I thought was really cool. This is a pocket page, and as I said, every single time I look at this, I find more and more things that she's added to the book that I didn't even know were there the first time. This tells about gemstones, chakras, lunar phases, and moon signs, which is very cool. And that lives in this little pocket here. Here are some astrological signs and astronomy star layouts. This is just some journaling space. This is a page on the lotus flower. And all these have, you know, room you can journal around them. This is some beautiful handmade paper. It's gorgeous. I love it. And here's another witch sticker. Here is a page from a book on mineral specimens. And again, some of the Sabbats and information on them. Moon sign correspondence, which is very cool. This is some information on the old ways of celebrating one of the Sabbats. And this pocket has one of those Tim Holtz instant relatives and tarot card. I'll put that back in later. This book is witchcrafted, which is kind of cool. Some more of that paper. A little journaling area decorated. A burlap tab. This page folds out. It's very cool. She made a tuck with a raven, which is very cool, or a crow. Here is the moon cycle data for 2019. A little tag. A journaling card. Another page on some information on stones. But she must have an amazing printer because they are like perfectly printed. They almost look like book pages, but I'm pretty sure they're the printables that I own. Here is a card about vocabulary. It says the word scrutinized. Here is another journaling card about fortunes. A book page about native metals like mercury and ritual magic book page. It's very interesting. I may actually try and find these books after I read these pages, depending on what interests me the most. This folds in. Here's some more tarot cards and just a journaling card. Held in place by a teeny tiny clip. Looks like one of those Tim Holtz ones. This side as well. Tarot card. A little tuck here. The book page. Associations. And pentagram. And some instant relatives that are witches. This is a Rockhound book page about Amber. And this was another page that was put on like heavy vellum. There's a little tuck at the top. Here's some more correspondence about the Sabbats. On the other side is another blank ritual spell page. Here's a charm for good health. And again, here's the other side, one of the botanical pages. Here's some journaling space. Eel snot sticker, which is hysterical. And And you can write on the back, and there's also space underneath it. This is like a velvety ribbon. Some more journaling space or place for a picture. Here is some more information on tinctures and yeah, full moon. Some really cool paper. Here's a belly band. And there's like almost like a little hidden pocket behind it as well. Here is a journaling card, a page on ginger, and a page on cayenne. Book page, this is funny. It's on the ankle joint, and I have a severe injury to my ankle. I have 12 pins in my right leg from the knee down, so most of them are around my ankle joint, so I am really going to sit and read that in depth. So I can speak more educated when I go to my doctor and tell him what hurts. Isn't that funny? Like I said, it's almost like she knew me. Here's a lace pocket, a little ruffle up here. This is a little blank book of spells she included for me, and a file folder with some mystical kind of palm reading pictures in it. Here is a little die cut of a witch and some other decorative elements. Here's a pocket and looks like an altar layout at the bottom here. Here is another card, another tag. Isn't that the coolest? A spell from getting power from the planets and their orbits. Yeah, this is another pocket page, which she included a guest check and a book page on eclipses, full moons, planets being in retrograde, and herbs. This is an incredible book, isn't it? I hope that mine pleased her half as much as hers pleased me. I was very lucky to get her as a partner. Here is some old music, sheet music. Again, some more beautiful, beautiful handmade paper. A book page with a few, which feels like stickers. One on truth serum. Here's a little charm that's a star. Here's a page on astrology and the planets. Another Sabbat page. Here's a little journaling card. I love this die cut. I've seen other people have this. I'm not sure if these are Tim Holtz or what. They're very, very cool. Love that crystal ball. There's a really cool clip here. This is a pocket, and in the pocket is look, this is all the Greek gods. I mean, there's just so much information in this book. It's incredible. I don't know how she put this all together. Luckiest person in the world to be her partner. This page folds out. Here's a prosperity charm, a little pocket. It has a botanical page, a little card catalog type of card or Rolodex card, another oracle type of card. This folds out. It has some information on opals, which happens to be my mother's favorite stone. Here is a pocket with a fancy type of clip. Some more book page. Book page on Sweet Violet, which is very cool. It all tucks in here. There's also a lot of sewing in this book. She puts so much beautiful time and effort into this. Here is just a decorative picture with a leaf. It's not real, but it's still pretty. stapled on. Some matching ribbon. Here's some more information on the Sabbats. Here's a book page on white willow, which is very, very cool. And wild cherry. Here is a safety pin with some beautiful beads on it and a lace tab. Here is a palm reading die cut. Here's a spell for protection from evil on a doily, paper doily. A spell to banish ghosts. Now we have a ghost in our house. Very friendly. My daughter had received a pocket watch from me for Christmas. Like a sweetheart watch. It pins on your shirt. It was from World War II, and the men who went to World War II would take, leave their sweetheart with the watch. I have to believe that this person's sweetheart never came back, because ever since that watch came to our house, we've had, in particular, something very interested in my oldest daughter. And now that she's at college, we really haven't had much activity. Nothing scary. Very friendly. Just kind of think the ghost wants us to know that they're here and they came with the watch. Here's some blank spell page. Candle color correspondences. Another blank spell page. Spell for moonlight enchantment. A sleeping purse. Here's a little glassine bag. It says there is magic in my future. And it has this really cool fold out that appears to be related to the tarot. It's blank on the back. I suppose I could journal on it if I wished. This is some tea stained paper. Another book page. Tree correspondence. Cauldron spirit. Spell. Recipe. It says Hocus Pocus. It's funny, I was just making a peacock journal for someone, and she included a stamp of a peacock in here. It's like, I swear, it's like she was in my mind when she was making this book. Here is a tuck. Beautiful journaling card. Here's a journaling card about with spider venom on the bottom of it. They live in that little tuck. Here is a little pocket with a little card. Botanicals on it. Some more of that ribbon. Here's some more spells for the Sabbats. Oil of the Mystical Realm recipe. There's a page on honeysuckle, which is very cool. And the back is blank, so I suppose I could journal on that if I wished. Here is a page with a little witch sticker on it. Some runes. And it's a book page, which I haven't read yet, so I'm not really sure. I think it's a dictionary or encyclopedia. Here's some more of that beautiful handmade paper. The other side of that sheet music. Here's a pocket with a moon on it. It's lovely. I love symbols of the moon. Here's another botanical card. This is really cool. It appears to be tarot. Here's another botanical page. I have so much reading to do in this book to learn about things. I can't wait till my daughter comes home to see that. She is going to be so enamored with this book. Here's like a little old family portrait. Could be a coven. They look like children though. Here is a pocket, but it has like a beautiful like cabochon metal piece on there. And here is small tag, another one of these tags, a blank tag. Isn't that so cool? Everything in it is just so cool. Here is a pocket. It actually has things in it, but I don't want to take it apart because it's so fragile looking. Here is just some, like a little place to jot things down. It has some ribbon attached to it, and it was clipped on with this little Tim Holtz clip. Some burlap on this page. Here's a page on moon phase energy. Some more blank spell work pages. Some more of that thick type of vellum. Here is a dictionary page. Here's a sticker that's on crystals. Some more tea stain paper. Here's a page on amethyst, which is my favorite stone. I own a lot of amethyst. Beautiful, huh? Some information for me to read about. Some more tarot and cards. Here's a tuck. And inside the tuck pocket, it has flashcard. This is some fabric leaves, but they're kind of like quilted. They're actually very tactile. Here's the sun. This folds out. A little pocket with some botanical information. Here is a spell or a law for witches. This is beautiful, beautiful tea dye. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? A glassine pocket with a beautiful tag. It's has a blessing on the back. And here's a this is a card on birds. It appears to be a crow, and in this glassine bag is also another tag. I'm sure that as I look through this book, I will find things that I've missed showing you, and if Jacqueline's watching, I'm so sorry if I missed anything important. Oh, also there was like a well, it's in here like a you know, to save your book page, but it could easily be used, you know, for other ritual purposes when you you know, to dangle. I can't think of the name. Sorry, my brain is shut off right now. Here's some more tea stain paper, some potion bottles. Here's a page on the dark moon. Here's a page on using the power of the full moon. I used that in my book. Here's some journaling space. Here's a page on St. John's wort. Here's some more tea stain paper. Here's a page on the waxing moon. I put that in my book. Here's a lunar calendar I also put in my book. But this is printed much nicer. She must have an amazing printer. This is a crystal love spell. Some more tea stain paper. Here's a little flip out envelope. It has a little card inside it for journaling. Here is a page on the goddess. Here's herbal tea correspondence. This is some information on, it looks like it might be from the Salem witch trials. It talks about violating a specific section that prohibits the use of witchcraft. And that's on tea stain paper as well. The other side of the glassine bag, it looks like there's a feather in there. I've not been able to figure out how this opens, so I'm not sure how to get to that yet. Here is some more tea stain paper. Here is a book page on feathers and butterflies. I love feathers and I love butterflies, so I was very excited by that. Here's this is really heavy. I believe this is probably a real photograph. It says he was spellbound, and then on the back she has a familiar and some spell information. That tucks in this belly band right here. Here is a pocket with some tags and journaling space. And isn't that the coolest image? Love that. And it's in a really teeny tiny short pocket down here. Some more tea stain paper. Here is a pocket with a few few cards on it for journaling, for journaling. Little die cut that says spellcast. It's all on some dictionary paper. Here's some more of that heavy vellum. Another blank spell page. Some information on the lunar cycle. Here's another really, really awesome sewn belly band. Here's a page on Hawthorne. This has a window envelope, and inside it has this die cut, which was really cool. There's also this card again. Love that card. And so I have a lot of places to work in this book. I have a lot of information to learn about in this book. Here's another page. It's decorated with a sticker. It says Pluck Eye of Newt and has a crow on it. And here is the last page, and a little ruffle and another sticker for Witch's Hemlock. And here is the back of the book. It has some of that creepy cloth on it. It has creepy cloth on the spine as well. And I am just in awe, in love, enamored, and so grateful for this swap book. I just had to share it with y'all and tell you how blessed I feel. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through. If I find out that Jacqueline has a YouTube, I will let you all know so you can follow along with all her beautiful work. And I appreciate you taking the time to look. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.